Nick.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot of basketball here of late, Kevin. This is their third game in 4 days, and the league didn't make it easy for them when they set up the schedule like this.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Randall from outside.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes. Gilgeous-Alexander able to get into the seam and the crack quite quickly and puts pressure on the defense.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Brent, an all-star for the first time in 2023.
And SGA made a lot of noise in that season, averaging 30 a game. Man, this guy was showing he could be a franchise player and the main man on a young OKC team.
And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett, Brent, always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special. And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. On deep, Brunson. The Thunder pull it in. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming onto the floor.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stolen by Robinson. Williams with the steal. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Got that bucket in no time at all. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling, so this league has grown in popularity globally. Seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Out to the right wing. Back to Barrett. And the rejection by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson picks him up.
And how can you not
a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
You know, Brent, back during the 2022 free agency, the New York Knicks signed Jalen Brunson. What a terrific move.
Yes, Kevin, an incredible free agent get for the New York Knicks. Brunson, a winner, and establishing all of the things that the Knicks want to be about as they start to build out the foundation of their team. Jalen averaged over 24 points a game in his first year as a New York Knick.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. They set the pick. Down low. Kuszewski.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Faster quickly. They grab their own miss. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brunson finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Pass to Joe. On the wing, Williams. Here's Joe. It's Dort on the wing. Kuszewski in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after him.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Takes a 3, and they get it back. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the board? From here on out, maybe, just maybe. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Chet Holmgren, Aaron Wiggins. Timeout, New York. Get loud, fans. On the court is your squad.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
City Dancer.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving it around. And that one's good. Wiggins.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Back to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the left wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Brunson. And here is Quickly. Randle outside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. Kept alive by New York. Brunson draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
To the inside. Hartenstein. And he jams it with authority.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Pass to Chang. Here's Joe. He has 6. Back to Chang. And the layup is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
New York takes timeout.
Give it up for him, fans.
1:14 left to play in the first half. Randall outside. And here is Hart. Out to Barrett. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Back to Jang. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Hart on the wing. Spins. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Thunder leading by 17. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's good up on the way in. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And so it's Oklahoma City taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA, others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Defensive foul.
Heady play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Pass to Grimes. Barrett with the ball. He's got 5, 6 to shoot.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
With the drive and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Barrett for 3, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
New York, no good that time either.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Assisted by.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daignault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space. Using his size and strength, he's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
Wow, great D from Chet there. That is his calling card.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Brunson outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Hart. Here's Grimes. Over to the wing. And stolen by Giddey. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's Williams with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Pass to Randall. Brunson surveying the D. Robinson down low. Hart wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Here's Holmgren. No good, but he's still shooting 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor. Here's Brunson. Out to the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Williams with a clean look. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And here's Brunson. Picked by Randall. Brunson, no good. It'll count. And so it's Oklahoma City in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On offense, here are the Thunder. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game.